Hello everyone and welcome to Demystifying Change. I'm Sandeep, Aujla, and today we will discuss how to change mindsets. It appears that changing mindset is top of mind for a lot of people, both in organizations and outside of it. So, how do you go about changing something that is so much deeper, a part of who we are, about our values, beliefs, long term shaping of who we have become as people? So, two things you can do to start changing people's mindset is first, question yourself about your motivation of why you want to do that. Is it fair? Is it to advance your own agenda, or is it something that actually is collectively a positive outcome for everyone involved? Once you have made sure that ethically this is the right thing to do, then I invite you to actually assess your own mindset. What is your perspective about the possibility of change? Carol Dweck, the most popular researcher associated with mindsets, talks about the growth mindset or the fixed mindset. Do you have a fixed mindset that people will resist change? They do believe that change is hard? Or do you have a growth mindset that given the right environment and given the right tools, that change is possible? If you aren't already on the growth mindset side, I invite you to first consider opening up your mind to the possibility of change provided the right circumstances are offered. And once that is done, the most important thing to do and the only thing to do is actually act. And I know that sounds silly. We're talking about mindsets. The power of changing your mind actually starts with action. There were several years of research that looked at if you can change your thoughts, you can change your life. In contrast, recent research has shown us that you actually have to act a certain way to be able to change your mind. So it's not thoughts change action or how we want people to behave. It's the action that changes the thoughts. So let me give you an example of Harman Ibarra. She is an economist from London School of Economics who actually wrote this amazing book, Act Like a Leader, Think Like a Leader. She talks about the outside principle. We traditionally have relied on insight, that people have to reflect and change their thoughts. She said instead of focusing on introspection, if you actually dived into action, you have much greater probability to learn as you go. And over time, you keep repeating a certain behavior, it shapes who you are as a person. I never thought of myself as an entrepreneur. That was not my identity. And yet, the only way to become an entrepreneur was to actually dive in the deep end. I had no clients lined up when I made the decision that I'm going to work for myself. And how far have I come? Well, working with over 50 plus clients in the last 2 years actually has helped me starting to introduce myself as an entrepreneur. So action does lead to a change of identity, and that identity shapes the mindset in terms of guiding your values, beliefs, and who you are as a person. What you can do as a leader is create a safe space for people to experiment with change. Because if they're so fearful of acting in a new way, you want them to be innovative and they can't take risk. You want them to be inclusive, but you will not let them consider a different way of doing things. These things have a direct implication. If there is a contrast between what you're saying versus what you're doing, people will much more likely go towards what you're doing. And that judgment makes them aware that the experimentation is not true. So if you want them to act so that they can change their mindset, you have to provide them an environment where they can actually flourish. And if you're doing all of these things and you still feel, Sandeep, I don't know what to do with my people, they are still not open to the idea of changing their mindset. Well, I will share a link to Dr. Alia Crumb's TED Talk. It is one of the most compelling reasons, and she names it well. She says, change your mindset, change your game. It comes with tons of ideas about the power of thinking. But take it further, ask them to just do it. And I know that sounds like a Nike slogan, but the action itself over time creates a change both in thinking and in identity. and let your people experiment. If you do these three things, I'm hopeful that you will be on your way to creating a mindset that is congruent with the changes that you want to create. True transformation requires a change in mindset, and change in mindset requires action and experimentation. I hope you found value in this. If you know anyone else who is trying to change their own mindset or someone else's, I invite you to share this video with them. If you want to continuously be updated with new videos, please subscribe to my channel. And if there is any question or thought that you would like to explore with me, please email me at the email address provided below. Thank you again, and I will see you next time.